Shalom. First and foremost, I like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim, Rakah Kradash. I'm from the Prophets in Babylon out of the Waco, Texas camp, affiliated with the branch of Prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. My name is Atiyat. I like to give a special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone, those fine, sincere brothers who teach well and who rule well and a great example to us brothers out here. And peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Lesson for today, there is no compromise with this truth. And Lord willing, I hope and pray that this will be edifying. And I came up with this title because, you got Vocab Malone not too long ago. He went to one of the Sakari camps or whatever, and he was talking to them or what have you. And the thing about Vocab Malone, he's not trying to learn no truth. If anything, the truth he's trying to bring division. He's trying to bring confusion, you know. And it's one thing when someone is sincere and asking questions in truth and sincerity, but it's another when someone is bringing confusion. And this is exactly what men like Vocab Malone do when they come to your camps. And this is one of the reasons why the the elder apostles, beginning with the elder apostle Tahar, brought down the uh, ruling through the spirit of Yahweh Yahweh that anybody that sees Vocab Malone comes to their camp, that the camp leaders should call the police. You know, find out exactly what you can do in your state, know the laws, you know, but call the laws on him because basically he's harassing. He's not there for to be edified. At the end of the day, this truth is only for the elect. It's not for people who bring confusion, you know. And this is, this truth and this, this true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is spoken to seal the elect. And that's just the bottom line. It's not here for men like Vocab Malone to bring confusion. And this is another reason why, you know, the elder apostles, you know, beginning with elder apostle Tahar, you know, brought that order out to call the laws on him, you know. So without further ado, I'm gonna go into it. Now, scripture here, it's in Second John chapter 1, verse 10. If there come any unto you and bring not this doctrine, receive him not into your house, neither bid him Godspeed. Verse 11. For he biddeth him Godspeed is partaker of his deeds. Yeah. Of his evil deeds. Yeah. So, when you having camp, you know, that's where Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai's Holy Spirit is there. You know, the angels, the Holy Spirit is there. And when you have someone like Vocab Malone there, that disrupts that, you know. And this is why, you got to keep it, you want to keep the camp pure, you know. So men like this who bring confusion, you got to remember that, Yahweh Shai believes in doing things in decency, orderly, and, he believes in doing things in an orderly fashion, decency and order, you know. And by bringing someone like, Vocab Malone or someone who comes and tries to invoke their opinion on the camp is bringing utter confusion, and they should be, quickly dismissed from the camp Because at the end of the day, you have to understand, you know, we're the prophets, we're the seers, we're the teachers, you know. And it's through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai that we have obtained this knowledge to be able to go out there and do this work. So there's no compromise, you know, because at the end of the day, like Elder Apostle Tahar said, we have the truth and they don't. So the thing is, you need to listen to the men of the Lord, you know, and there's no compromise, you know. And a lot of these camps, that's what they do, they compromise. And part of being no part of the world is a man of the Lord is not going to compromise this truth, you know. You give that truth, and it's up to whoever you're teaching it to accept it or don't. And if they don't accept it, that's on them, you know. But at the end of the day, it's about reaching the elect, you know. See, they're sealed by this word. Those who sit up and question, and I mean, those who sit up and invoke confusion or try to impart their opinions, you know, those are the ones that are bringing confusion. And that case an example is Vocab Malone. You know, he came to Sakari's camp. These guys sitting up wanting to hug this man and everything. No, he's basically, as the elder apostles have been saying, he's, you know, you receive it in the spirit. He's reincarnated. He's Haman. You know, he's not about this truth. Let's go on. Speaking of Haman, let's go into the scriptures here in Esther. And this is what Mordecai did during the time of we'll put it like this in the book of Esther. What happened? Okay, Esther chapter 3, verse 1, and the point is made in verse 2. I'll start in verse 1. After these things, did King Ahasuerus promoted Haman, the son of Hammedatha, the Agatzite, and advanced him and set his seat above all the princesses that were with him. And all the king's servants that were in the king's gate bowed and reverenced Haman, for the king had so commanded concerning him. But Mordecai bowed not, nor did him reverence. Yeah. Mordecai knew that this man was an Edomite, you know, and so he didn't, he didn't bow down to him, you know. So that's basically what Sakari was doing, looking for a hug and, you know, trying to find common ground. There's no common ground with this truth and knowledge. You know, you can either accept it or you don't. You know, and we've seen time and time again that this man, Vocab Malone, has not accepted this truth and knowledge. He has spoken out against our elder apostles. You know, and basically, and above all that, he's spoken out against Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Here's the proof. Luke chapter 10 and verse 16. He that heareth you heareth me, and he that despiseth you despiseth me. Yeah, Vocab Malone despises, you know, the men that of GMS or any men who speak this truth and knowledge of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, this true doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. He's against that. He that despiseth you despiseth me. He that despiseth me despiseth him that sent me. And we know that that's Yahweh Shai. And we know that Yahweh Shai was sent by Yahweh, his father. So at the end of the day, you're gonna have men like that, whether they be the 2/3 of Israel, or whether they be like the other nations like Vocab Malone, which we believe he could be possibly a Edomite. Time will tell. But he is an agitator, and he's one that tries to bring confusion. And you don't need that in your household, in your camp. So if you don't want this, if you're not even supposed to accept someone like this in your household, you surely shouldn't accept someone like this in a camp, of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Because when you set up camp, you're here to do the work for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And again, he's about doing things in decency and in order. And by having someone like that in the camp is bringing indecency and disorder, and that's not what Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai wants. You know, camp is to teach, but most importantly, it's for those who are of the elect to receive this truth and knowledge, because not everyone of Israel is going to get it. John chapter 17, verse 14. I have, oh, yeah, 17, yeah, verse 14. I have given them thy word, and the world hateth them, because they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Yeah, so if Sakari was not of the world, you know, uh, why would he sit up and why would they sit up and compromise with vocab, trying to find common ground, looking and seeking uh, uh, um, hugs from this man. Verse 16, they are not of the world, even as I am not of the world. Yeah, so that's speaking of the elect, you know. Let me see if I can find another scripture and I'm gonna close it out. Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 33. Why trimmest thou thy way to seek love? Therefore hast thou also taught the wicked ones thy ways? Yeah. So, you want to avoid men like y'all Vocab Malone, you know, because at the end of the day, he's not for this truth, and you should not be seeking love from men who don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh. So again, this is why you don't compromise this truth and knowledge for no one, man. Yahweh Shem Yahweh has given you this truth and knowledge, so there's no compromising with it. Just if they don't go along with what's being taught through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, leave them alone. Don't deal with them. So, Lord willing, I hope and pray that this is an edifying lesson to you, brothers and sisters. And once again, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Mukak Radash. Special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect. Until the next time, Lord willing,